Coach, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect clear afternoon. Heck, you can see all the way to Mount Rainier in the distance here at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Black Knights and the Seattle Seahawks. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. 54.
Here we go.
Hit it.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
You're not going anywhere, man.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, kid, 61. Matchbox light. Go.
Here's 2nd and 8. He finds an opening past the 40. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way up to the 46. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's good for a Seahawks. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
65. 65.
Ready.
They're running now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Operating from the gun. Connolly. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On the double.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'll get him.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Connolly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with the pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Stay focused. Come on. All right. I got you.
Ready. 60 on.
Mike 51.
Hey.
SOS.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. From the middle breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Let him know.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field. 51 to Mike, boys. 51.
On second down, it's Pollard. He's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Yeah, baby.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Motion. Mike 54.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle, and that's caught inside the 35. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
Right there, 54 Mike.
So from Seahawks territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. This is Elliott, and he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 51.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They can't hang with us.
2nd and 9 now. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in. But at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
After football. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7.
Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Okay, ready?
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. I'm coming.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That one would be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
Down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
What tight end?
And the catch made by Hopkins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Run, run, run!
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
Second quarter now, and it's London with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. We're scoreless after 1.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Now back to throw. From behind, and he's going to be driven down.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
They're just looking really porous, aren't they? They really are, and I'm wondering if they'll have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Ready, break.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Connolly. They find some open field here. They put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, I was a kicker. We've got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Get that quarterback and off.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And it's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Connolly. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Ready, 70, Indy.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Check 24.
Protein spill. Let's go.
On 1st down, Connolly. And this is Cook with a grab. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Slam, slam.
Ready, ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Ready up.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Set the tone, defense.
Now.
Back to the ground. This time, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off as the quarterback's been struggling a bit.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. Jump,
They'll run it now.
You ain't going nowhere.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Pick your game up.
On second down, it's Cook. He'll have a first down inside the 10. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
You don't want this.
They'll run for it with Cook. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage.
Get him, boy.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. Well, they held him out on second down, and now here's third and goal.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7. So we're leaving at 7 now as they kick it away. Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we're joined, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by to end, and we'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
2nd and 2. It's complete to Hopkins. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to run.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Connolly. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing the second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you have your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Ready.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Silver.
2nd and 6. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play the defense.
Back to throw. Connolly, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. But be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming. 53's the mic. 53's the mic.
They'll set up a throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
They did stops to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
On second down now, Pollard.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
He'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. And they rattle off a big one. 44 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Check.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I know there's a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He finds Hopkins complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on now, let's go.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
It's a gain of 35.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays.
Watch out.
fake. He'll look to throw. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
60-yard.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run in.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we?
That's
something
it, baby.
in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike, 54. Watch the slap. Watch the
They run it again with Cook. And some room to work. The 40, 20, 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
6, got it. 6, got it.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You don't want no problem.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
54.
He'll look to throw. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards there and a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to his own blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th.
I'm coming.
Looking to throw. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A 1st down carry by Allen. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Now again, pass, and you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's Elliott, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successfully. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 39-yard line.
Down.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive touchdown. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15.
You think you gonna get this? 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Five.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, orbit. Big grip.
On 4th down, Connolly.
What we got?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Mike 54. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me.
On 1st down, Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
That's the one you make the spin.
Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Okay, seam 6. Seam 6. Let's go.
From the gun, Connolly. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Single, slot.
Recon, 132 fighter.
And that's good for another Seahawks.
Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Right there, 54 Mike.
I'm out.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. Second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
Ready.
The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Let's go.
Throwing again on second and 10. Connolly. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Looking to throw. Connolly. And it is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a second and 13. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Right there.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Come on, set. Set the ending. It's 3. 2. Patch it.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end Fant. The 30. Past the 20. And touchdown. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown, and the lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end that feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Put this one behind them. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10.
On first and 10, Connolly.
Big stop, P. Big stop.
That's complete to Slayton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
I got wide.
Operating from the gun, Connolly. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Connolly's pass.
Yeah,
Forced
baby.
to the ground and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Connolly. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Come on, fellas.
Today's final score, Black
But
Knights.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.